Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mohammed Zaman. Assalamu alaikum. We're going to be talking about one particular one. As you see, the world of AI changes so much every day. And you experienced it so much, like you don't know which one to pick and which one not to pick. I'll be touching on a particular one which is from Google. That's called NotebookLM. I'm just gonna jump right in. NotebookLM, large language model for a notebook. And this is a really good one. We talked about the RAG before. This is a ready-made RAG essentially, and everything that you needed to do, normally you want to do, you can come in here and start doing it. So I can start looking at the Notebook LLM. You can come in, it's called notebooklm.google.com. You can see it. What it does, it takes a lot of information, makes it really digestible, something that you need the way you can use it. So go here, and this is where we're gonna start with today. Okay, let's just jump right in. I'm gonna create a new notebook and I'll upload some files. Specifically, I've downloaded a lot of bank regulations in Bangladesh, some of the PDF files, like ICT policy and cloud computing for Bangladesh Bank guidelines, Bangladesh Bank ICT, some of those things. So we can pick and choose, and basically these are the 4 ones, and then I can open it up basically, and that should, if I open up, and it starts uploading all these things. Okay, so then I can add notes, I can actually start asking questions and such. So all of them have been uploaded. Okay, so now think about the RAG, what we did, retrieval augmented generation. In that particular document, we had to go through a process. We created an N8 workflow. Also, we created a lovable front end. We can do so many things, but I already have the stuff here. So what I'm gonna do, I am trying to open a new financial or let's say I want to give house loans. Okay, a new mortgage company in Bangladesh providing house loans. What are the guidance and regulations based on attached 4 documents? So what it means is I'm actually trying to get these things done, and trying to come up with the questions. This is going to go through all these things. Remember one thing we talked about, vectorization of that, meaning that it actually, when we uploaded, it started to create those vectors, meaning the chunks and the vectors, and it used some modern, I would say, modern methods to some extent. So all of those things have happened already. Now I'm going to see if I can get those responses coming back. I'll open up one more tab while this is working, so that you don't have to wait for it. I'm going to do a mind map and some maybe audio video reviews. So I just opened it up in another tab. I did a ICT security guideline mind map. Based on all of these things, if you're not familiar with the mind map allows us to click the button, extend it, you go various branches. I'm going to show you this. So this is the big mind map that I have. That means that it's various guidelines. I'm gonna minimize it. Guideline on ICT security for financial organizations by Bangladesh Bank. Okay, and if you can go, if I can minimize it, it gives you preface, introduction, ICT governance, and various chapters and various things here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is cloud security management. Let's say this is something that I'm interested in. and you have cybersecurity management and cloud security. Let's focus on the cloud one. If I go here, then okay, if you look at it, then cloud security management gives you potentially reduces, it gives you why and such. It gives you some NIST definitions, because those are the things already in these documents. What are the deployment models, what are the service models, and what are the GRC components. Let's look at the deployment models. I think it's a private, community, and a public and hybrid cloud. Okay, this is kind of like a standard definition. Maybe all of these things are detailed out in this particular document. So I'm gonna go to the service model, and it is gonna answer some of the service models per se. So what happens, whatever you choose in the service model, if you see, it has software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. And then when I clicked on that model, it actually talks about within that guideline, within that document, where do I have it in this page. In the introduction, it talks about it. This is a chunk. Remember that vector embedding chunk? So this is a particular chunk. So you see chunk number one. This is my number one chunk for this particular response. It got that data. And then you get the second one. I think this is in Bangla, so it just got that gibberish data. And then you go to this guidance on that one, 7.1.2, because it talks about consistent and aligned overall risk. So again, it comes from page number 44. It started to gather the data and give you interpretation of it, like for each one of these models. So the benefit of this is, to some extent, if somebody creates a document, you can see the substance of the document and truly understand the document the way that it is supposed to give you that information. Sometimes we create a really big document, it doesn't have good substance, good guidance. Sometimes it has a really good guidance and a small one, and we miss it out. So this actually allows you to go through all those things in detail. So I clicked another button on audio overview. So it's let me just look at it and see.
Welcome to the deep dive, where we cut through the noise to get you truly well informed. Today, we're plunging into the incredibly fast world of digital transformation in finance. Think about it: automation, super efficient transactions, richer services. It's all made our financial lives so much easier.
I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit. Let's see what it talks about Bangladesh. So if you think about this, it's so natural voice, it's unbelievable. They actually use that natural voice and all of those pieces very, very well. This is a 25 minute 38 second audio. So if you are interested about...
Welcome to the deep dive, where we cut through the noise to...
Sorry for that. If you are interested about the audio version of a summarization of a book or document or a PDF, like I would be very interested to do that for, attention is all you need, a document, and you get to see these things very, very well. I'm gonna check this interactive, what it means. So interactive, let me see, I'm gonna start it.
Welcome to the deep dive, where we cut through the noise to get you truly well informed. Today, we're plunging into the incredibly fast world of digital transformation in finance. Think about it: automation, super efficient transactions, richer services. It's all made our financial lives so much easier, right?
Absolutely. The convenience is undeniable.
But here's the flip side, and it's a big one. This rapid innovation has opened the door to a...
So this is interesting. So they have two people conversing. So you can essentially create a podcast out once you upload all of this information. And it starts, I think, it prefaces on a foundation first, then goes deeper into that conversation. So if we want, we can kind of like have a video overview. I'm going to start generating that. I'll go to the other tab if it answered the question. So I'm trying to open a new mortgage company in Bangladesh providing house loans. What are the guidance and regulations based on attached for documents? Okay, so what it means is at this moment, based on the provided document, the new mortgage company providing house loans in Bangladesh categorized as financial organization for non-bank financial institute, NBFI. Okay, So this, and I can see that where that NBFI is referenced out of. Okay, must adhere to comprehensive set of information. So number one, I need minimum requirement, minimum control requirement has to happen. Holistic and multi-layered security. So minimal control, and this actually lists out the minimal controls. Holistic and multi-layered security. I have to have quite a bit of security, and I'm sure that the security, so it talks about the security first, so it refers to that, and then it gives, again, I think I have two different documents or two different chunk talks about the same thing. So this is where the vector database come into play. Then it talks about risk management focus, compliance and accountability. So it comes first, then the governance and policy, board and senior management responsibility. What are the responsibility we have? You must have approved ICT security policy. That means that we have to have ICT security policy using the guideline provided by Bangladesh Bank, and all other things. So this is really interesting. We need to have some standard certification as well, some data center standard, quality QMS, software lifecycle process. So basically, there's a lot of things I have to do. Maybe I didn't know it before, but again, you just started to look into all of those details. It would be very hard. You have to read hundreds of pages. Instead, it actually gives me specifically what I need to do, very detailed, down to cable management level. If you look at it, cable management, I have a proper cabling system separating power and data cables. Okay, so I guess those details are already into that document, because I can go to 191 page. I think it's a physical security with fire related emergencies. So in the cable management, proper cabling system, planning. Wow. So this is very, very detailed level document that you actually have. Very good point. But at the same time, some of the stuff might change, technology might change. So however, it has a lot of things. Okay, you gotta do the VAPT, shell pen testing in order to conduct in-depth evaluation for security posture. Okay, patch management. So these are fundamental requirements, is that right? So any company you want to open up or something, and you upload all these PDF files and all the regulations, it would actually give you very prescriptive guidance. Just to get to this level of all these data points and documentation, it might have taken me weeks. Now I can do it like literally in minutes, and I can get all these video overviews and something in that range. I can just copy that or save to my notes, and boom. I'm super impressed, really. This is amazing, because it might take in me a little extra time. If I do it with NA10 and Lovable, it might take me 3-4 hours just to make all these things right. But this is the one, you just upload the docs, and I'm sure upload the docs and the sheets and all different type of documents, and all of those would give you meaningful data. If I go back to this one, I wanted to see if the video is generated. So it takes a little longer time to generate the video. We've seen the mind map, we have seen the audio, and it actually tells you this may take a while, because it just gives you some data point. I wanted to see see some timeline. I don't know if there is any timeline per se for the reports that we have, but I guess it provides you, let's say you are studying something, maybe history, studying some progression, there is a lot of things that we want to learn about it, and then I get to see the timelines, the detailed timeline. May 2015, Bangladesh Bank released this ICT security version 3.0. March 2023, issued guideline on cloud computing. So 2023, we don't have the date. There is a version 4 draft we have here, and different people who are that chairman of the technical committee. Wow. So we get to know all the people who worked on it and various role they provided. Okay. And from Bangladesh Bank guideline, you have all these names, various documents, cloud computing guidelines. So you get to see a lot of people who has contributed to these documents, as such. So the timelines are essentially looks like it just gives you data points on what happens in each of the dates and times. So obviously you can get a study doc, study up and learn about it. FAQ, if you have frequently asked questions, what are the questions that people might have. And again, with all these things, this looks really interesting. You should try out, build something amazing. Really, there are so many tools. If you just start using these tools, it just gives you so much data. Nowadays, those data were not available. Sometimes it was data overwhelming, but NotebookLM guides you through specific data. Let's say you are trying to, so I just showed you on the banking side, on financial side, what we can do. But if it is a customer support site for e-commerce, fantastic tool. If that can be done in a like a study, like you're going to college and you want to study, let's say, Python, upload the Python document and get a lot of data from there as well, or social studies or history, and this just helps us a lot, makes our life super easy. So with that, I wanted to finish it up here today. Hopefully we are within that 15-minute time window. I'm trying to make it a smaller one so you guys can sit down and learn about it. So NotebookLM is a really good fully baked solution for anybody who wants to take any document, upload it, get that digest the document the way they want. Okay, with that, thank you very much for listening, and build something amazing every day. Make a difference positively. With that, assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.